Good morning, students. 9th standard Social Science Geography Lesson 2 continuation. The previous class we saw about the work of running water, and this class we will see about the Caste Topography, that is a Caste region. In Tamil we can say this as a Sunnambu Pradesa Nilatottangal. It is a Caste Topography means an agent of gradation. Underground water creates distinct landforms in limestone regions called Caste Topography. Topography means structure of the earth, that is the physical characteristics of an area of land, especially the position of its river, mountains, etc. In this Caste Topography, we can see about the limestone and chalk landforms. Actually, Caste Topography describes the distinct landscape that is made when underlying rocks dissolve or change in shape. The depositional landforms of the Karst topography formed from the dissolution of soluble rocks such as limestone, dolomite and gypsum. It is characterized by underground drainage system with sinkholes and caves. Let us see the textbook. Karst topography. Groundwater is an active agent in limestone regions. Karst topography is formed due to the dissolution of soluble rocks such as limestone, dolomite and gypsum. Limestone topography of western Slovenia extends for a distance of 480 km in length and 80 km in width, which is termed as karst in Slavic language. The world's largest karst area is the Nullarbor, located on the Great Australian coast. Karst regions are also found in southern France, Spain, Mexico, Jamaica, western Cuba, Central New Guinea, Sri Lanka and Myanmar. Karst areas in India. Guptadam caves in western Bihar, Robert Cave and Tapakeshwar temple in Uttarakhand, Pandav caves, Pachmari in Madhya Pradesh, Kudumsar, Bastar district in Chhattisgarh, and Bora caves of Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Let us see the karst areas in India. Images. Guptadam caves in western Bihar. Here Lord Shiva temple is located. This is Robert cave and the Tapakeshwar temple in Uttarakhand, and Pandav caves in Pachmari in Madhya Pradesh, Kudumsar Bastar district in Chhattisgarh, then Bora caves of Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Erosional landforms of underground water. Most of erosion takes place due to process of solution. When rainwater mixes with carbon dioxide and enters into a limestone region, it dissolves and destroys much of limestone. That means rainwater mixes with carbon dioxide and enters into limestone region, the Sunnambukal Pradesam. அங்கே என்டர் ஆனோடனே அந்த பகுதியில் உள்ள லைம்ஸ்டோன் இட் டிசால்வ்ஸ், அது கரைஞ்சி அது சிதைந்து போயிடுறது. டிசால்வ்ஸ் அண்ட் டிஸ்ட்ராய்ஸ் மச் ஆஃப் லைம்ஸ்டோன். அந்த சுண்ணாம்பு கல்லெல்லாம் கரைந்து போகுது. ஸோ ஆஸ் அ ரிசல்ட் landforms such as terra rosa, lepis, sinkholes, swallow holes, dolines, uvalas, polje, caves and caverns are formed. These are the landforms created by the erosional landforms of underground water. Terra rosa, Italian term for red soil. Deposition of red clay soil on the surface of the earth is due to the dissolution of limestone content in rocks. So the redness of soil is due to the presence of iron oxide. Lapis. When the joints of limestone rocks are corrugated by groundwater, long furrows are formed and these are called lapis. Corrugated means the underground water. It is shaped into alternating parallel grooves and ridges. The surface of the ocean was rippled and corrugated. This is sinkhole, a funnel-shaped depressions formed due to dissolution of limestone rock, that is called sinkholes. Their average depth range between 3 and 9 meters. The world's deepest sinkhole is China's Xianzhou Tiankang at 2,172 feet. There are as many as 15,000 sinkholes in Illinois. Next, erosional features of underground water are caves and caverns. Caves in Tamil, Guhai, and caverns is a Adinila Guhai. That is, caves and caverns are subterranean features of Caste Topography. Caves are hollows that are formed by the dissolution of limestone rocks when carbon dioxide in air turns into carbonic acid after its reaction with water. They vary in size and shape. Caverns are the caves with irregular floors. Example, Guptadam caves in western Bihar. All types of deposits in the caves and caverns are collectively called speleothems, which includes travertines, tufa and dripstone. Speleothems means a secondary mineral deposited in a cave by the action of water, also known as cave formation. A secondary mineral deposited in a cave by the action of water, that is also known as cave formation. And swallow holes, uvalas, dolines, polges are the other erosional features of karst regions predominant in the other parts of the world. Look at this. This is a cave in the limestone region. Facts about caves. Cave insects lose their sense of sight and develop extraordinary long antennae to compensate the loss of sight. Depositional landforms of underground water. It is interesting to know that a variety of depositional features are formed on the floor, ceiling and walls of the caves and caverns of the Caste Topography. Look at the picture and the caves. From the floor it is a stalagmites, and from the ceiling stalactites, and when the stalactites and stalagmites, that is both meets together, it formed the pillar or columns. Stalactite, a conical or roughly cylindrical speleothem formed by dripping water and hanging from the roof of a cave, usually composed of calcium carbonate. This is from the roof. Okay, hanging from the roof of a cave. It is a stalactite. And stalagmite, a conical speleothem formed upward from the floor of a cave by the action of dripping water, usually composed of calcium carbonate. This is upward from the floor of a cave. Look at the picture and the caves. It is a stalagmite from the floor and stalactite from the ceiling, and both together it meets, so formed a pillar. Structure of the limestone cave. Let us see the textbook. Stalactite, stalagmite and column. When the water containing dissolved calcite gradually drips from the ceiling of the caves, water evaporates and the remaining calcite hangs from the ceiling. Thus, stalactites are formed. When the calcite deposits rises upward like a pillar, stalagmites are formed. Sometimes stalactites and stalagmites meet together to form columns or pillar. Look at the picture. Stalagmite, stalactite and pillar. Let us recall the Caste Topography. Erosional landforms of underground water. Terra rosa, this is a landforms created by the underground water. And lapis, sinkhole, caves and caverns. Then depositional landforms of underground water. Stalactite, stalagmite, and columns.